Hello, this is Brian. Thank you for your time, sir. Today I'm going to be showing off milestone 2, Sprint 2. Uh, so, let's go ahead and let's open the project up. The build. Aha! Alright, and we're going to hit start game. See, we have our two different selections here. Obtain, light's going to adjust. We got our things here. Real quick, we're going to step back just for a moment as I'm going to now pull up my things. So, we're going to see that now throughout this playthrough I'm not going to get detected. That's my first thing. The radar is going to ping the enemies periodically, so we're going to see it on the little bottom right. It's going to show that. And the first area is the park area. So the park area has tall grass for cover. So let's go ahead and let's get it. Alright. Now, the view cones don't let them see me from this far away, thankfully. We're going to start moving. Start smoothing. Alright. As you see, every 2 seconds, their radar pings will go on and off. And it shows me where they are. So I can hide in here. Oh. Oh, he detected me. Oh, snap. They found me. And, and once they detect you, they actually all come for you to ensure the player is essentially killed. So I guess I may as well, show the lose condition. Which, oh, he gave up. That's weird. Alright, let's just go ahead and let's show that you can, in fact, die. Alright, let's try that again. I swear to you, I'm good at this. I promise. Let's see. So here we got the tall grass. The tall grass is a little weird. Sometimes. Let's see. Let's try to get over here. Get around. Ha! And then we go ahead and run straight through. Now here's something else. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh, I was seen. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to restart there. Alright. This is the run. This is the run. We're gonna make this. As you see, though, areas being pinged and all that good stuff. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna wait for him to come around. Wait, did he see me? He might have seen me. No, he didn't. Alright, so here is the fountain area. We're gonna pause real quick. Alt tab. We're gonna pull out the dashboard here. And for the fountain area, as you can see, in the park area we had the tall grass, and now the radar's pinging. We can get past them without being seen. The fountain area. Now the fountain area is pretty impressive because the fountain area, well, no, I guess it's not impressive, but the enemies, they patrol clockwise around. There's only 2, so it's more about timing than anything else. But we can actually just go around by following one of them, or we could actually cut across through the water, which is something I think I'm gonna do. And then the final area you're gonna see is gonna be a hallway area. It's a bit like a maze. Just da-da, da-da, da-do, 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 da-do. We're gonna have to wait for this guy to go around a little bit. Ah, yes, my beautiful fountain. Okay. Alright. And now we are in here. The radar's pinging. It appears there's an enemy somewhere in this direction and someone in that direction. And we gotta just kind of find where we're going. Let's see. We got a couple areas. I could hear the breathing of the enemy through the walls, which is actually a pretty neat little thing there. Let's see if we could see this dude. There he is. As you can see, he's being pinged. We can see him on the radar. Now let's go ahead. Let's go over here. So right here, this area actually I did as a bit of a trick, where if you look, there's nothing, and the third one's actually going to have the exit. You don't even need to go to these guys, but more of a, oh, you think you need something over here, but you don't. So, quick way to trick the player and get you confused and hopefully caught. And once we walk through here, we have escaped. We win. It's a glorious, glorious victory. But yeah, so thank you for your time, sir, and gonna go ahead and pass this off to Jack.
Now on to Remington. Hello, my name is Jack Smart, and today I'll be going over my level for Sprint 2 of The Dark Descent by Team Erebus. I'll open that up in Perforce real quick. Excuse my cold, I might be sniffling a little bit. So when we start the game, it says press 1 to glide in air and press space to grab ledge when falling. So if I walk over this and press Q, which is our interact button, it picks it up and it allows us to glide when we press 1. And you can see here that I'm gliding. I've used this glider and an animation, and that is why it shows that shadow there. And pressing 1 activates the glider, and as you can see right now, I am not gliding. I'm spamming the 1 button. Nothing is happening. There are 2 ways to die in this. One is by fall damage. If you fall far enough, you automatically die. And if you will see right here in the bottom left of the screen, there is going to be a distance counter that counts the amount of spaces that you've moved since crossing that box, that tripwire. And if you reach 850 before collecting this antidote, or the antidote at the bottom of the level, then you will die. So as you can see, there's a couple of ways. And here, again, I am testing out the glider. If you press the sprint button, you move faster with the glider. It does drain your stamina, but yes. I'm really sorry about the cold. Okay. And there are 2 passages to go through, just to entertain the player. So, yes. So I'll run it around to 850, and you'll see that it will play another death widget that will tell us that we died because we didn't pick up the antidote. One was there. 850. Nice. See? Here we go. And if you pick this up, it disappears and you win. Awesome. Now just to go over all of the issues, make sure I did everything. The poison kills the player. As you saw, it did after it reaches 850. There is a poison tripwire, that's why it activates not at the beginning but once we cross it. The widget does display the amount of movement recorded after being poisoned. There is an antidote pickup. The antidote pickup does stop the poison. We created a glider pickup. The glider slows down the player in the sky, and you can speed up with the sprint button. Glider can be used when only be used when in air, which is true. You saw me spamming the one button, and I couldn't do it. Create glider animation. As you saw, he wasn't just running or doing anything in place there. He was in animation with holding onto the glider. And then create a level that requires me to jump between platforms to make it to the end, and we did do that as well. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I believe that it is on to my next teammate.
Hartman, and this will be my second sprint. The idea was to make a teleport platform that usually moves them one way, but I did modify it later on to have certain portals go two ways in order to evade enemies. Create a slow decreasing effect on all areas, and it will end when you get to the final area. Create an environment that requires to use multiple forms of movement to get to the goal successfully, and an exit area that confirms the player's victory. So we go to the latest build. Sprint 2. Alright. Looks like we still have Brian's mini-map. Alright. Start off with a very basic room. Nothing to do except for go through the mysterious door. And upon entering, you are transported to the desired location. And the hazardous area was triggered, and my health is slowly decreasing. And you gotta keep an eye on your stamina, because if you're out of stamina, you lose time. But using the slide mechanic saves you a lot of time. Let's see. Alright, big portal, new area. Alright. This is a more platforming area. Save some stamina for some running jumps. of faith in order to get to the last portal. And we have our little friend there. As long as we don't get too close, he won't chase us. But in case we do, oh, there he is. And we can throw him off our trail by using that. And he's going back to his... Oh, nope. Okay, he's back to his hunting path. Alright. And now that I'm in the final area, the health decreasing's gone. And I can now exit. Now, that was the win condition. And so the lose condition is to lose your health one way or another. While that could be a slow 100 seconds in the hazardous area, we do have other hazards such as falling from heights in the platform area. And of course, the monster, if he does hit us, he can take a significant chunk out of our health. Yeah, one of these misplaced jumps can really ruin your day. As you can see, that is one of the... As long as you lose your health, that is a lose condition. And that should be it for my demonstration of the portal doors. And next up is Jason.
Hello, and my name is Jason Lester. I am part of Team Erebus, and this is my Sprint 2. So I gotta start off by showing you what my completion criteria were. So there should be, or as the player, I want a level that requires me to flip switches, press buttons, move blocks, to channel light, to connect points across the level. So, there should be more than one type of puzzle. The lasers must activate the receiver but stop if something crosses its path, so you don't want it to stay active the entire time. If the puzzle is solved but then changed, the door must close back. The door must remain closed until the puzzle is solved, and the player must be able to solve the puzzle. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get latest, no files updated, so we're going to go ahead and open up our build. Go over here. We start off in a room. Got two doors in here. There is a glass ceiling so the player can't get out. I just added the glass ceiling so I wouldn't have to worry about any lighting issues inside this level, because this level wasn't meant to be dark or anything. So we notice we've got this block on the wall, and we've got a thing over here, and we've got a button. So we're going to go over here and press the button and see what happens. Pressing the button turns on a laser. The laser goes across, hits this node, and opens both of the doors. If we cross the path, both of the doors close back. We're going to start off by going down this path. Let's go over here, and it is just a long hallway. I made this, it's got a glass panel so you can see all of the puzzles that you're going to do. And we've got 4 puzzles here. Let's go back and start on the first puzzle. Sorry, I ran out of Sprint running down there. The thing in the bottom corner is the mini-map that was made by another team member, but it's in every level. So in here we have 5 lasers, and we've got 5 nodes on the wall. And in between here we have logic statements. these logic statements control that door. The door is a blank template, and then it is instance editable to add the logic statement. So you can have the same door over and over, but just have different logic statements in each one. So we're going to look here. We'll start from this side. So and both of these need to be on. Go ahead and move those. The movable blocks was not something that I created. It's something that was created by a team member in a previous class. So both of those, and then we got an OR, and then an XOR, and an IF. So those two are on. OR, this one's going to be on, and this one does not have to be on. XOR, only one of these can be on, and if, these two just need to match. So there's actually two ways to solve this puzzle. You can do it the easy way and just not throw blocks everywhere. So that opens the door. There's two ways to solve it though. This XOR, you can either have this center one blocked, or you can block both of these if statements. Because with the XOR, only one of these has to be active. So if this is the active one, then this one can't be active, and if whatever one side is, the other side has to be. So as you can see, as I run across it, it starts to close the door again because the puzzle is unsolved. But it goes ahead and opens back up. We're going to go in here, and we've got a new logic statement here. We've got a NOR, which is neither of these can be on. We have an OR, so one of the two, an XOR, and another XOR. So if neither of these can be on, we know we need to block those first. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so I did get it to block that one. So we're going to have to get another one in here. And one thing that you will realize by playing this, there's extra blocks in here, but there's not extra blocks in other rooms, so you do have to go get blocks. And you cannot use the blocks to prop the door open. If you do, the door just pushes the blocks out of the way. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So, you see the door opens again, because neither of these are active. One of these is active. Only one of these is active, and only one of these is active. So that go ahead and opens the door up for us. So both of these are pretty much the same type of puzzle. They have blocks that block the path of the laser. It's 5 lasers. There's 5 different logic statements I use, but obviously you can only show 4 on each door. This next one still uses lasers to activate the puzzle, but this laser is constantly sliding back and forth, and this button stops the laser. You can stop the laser anytime you want, and then press it again to get the laser moving again. So we're going to go ahead and... oh, I didn't get it quite in time. It's exactly a second from the time you press the button to the time the laser stops. There we go. So I got it hit. Door stays open. Let's move on to this next one. This next one I thought was pretty cool. We've got 5 lasers here again, just like the other room, and another condition on the wall. But you'll notice 2 of them are on the ground and 3 of them are up high. So let's go ahead and see what this button does. We're going to press it. It lowers the previous one and then raises the next one. So we're going to go ahead and cycle through. You see? Just always activates the next one. So let's go over here. We've got an OR statement, a NOR statement, an IF statement, and an OR statement. So the OR means, so this one has to be on for the OR statement because neither of these can be on. And then this is an IF statement, so if this is on, this one has to be on, and an OR statement, just one of these has to be on. So we know the NOR needs to be deactivated, so let's go ahead and get all of them lit up, except for those 2 with the NOR. So there we go. The NOR is not activated now. And if we come over here and block this one, it will open the door because this if statement, one of them has to be lit up. So we're going to need to go back here and grab some more blocks. So there are 2 extra blocks, and the 2 extra blocks are because this puzzle right here, again, can be solved 2 different ways. You can either block the XOR or you can block both if statements. If you choose to block both if statements, it's going to use up all the blocks, but if you just block the XOR, it's only going to block the, or you're only going to use 2 blocks instead of 4 blocks. So let's go over here. So on this level, there actually is no lose condition. The lose condition is the player just gives up. And I did that because there's a lot of great games out there that don't have combat. They don't have any specific lose conditions. You just play to solve the puzzles, or you play to get the story. The inspiration for this is kind of set behind the Turing test, which is the Turing test is an actual test on how intelligent AI is, or how advanced AI has to be in order to act human. But the Turing test has a lot of light puzzles like this, but there is no lose condition. There's absolutely no way you can lose it. There's no enemy that's following you. You just go through and solve puzzles. So that's kind of where I was going with this. I don't have a lose condition because you don't have to always die. And then we move down here and we win. There's nothing in that next room. I was going to add another puzzle there, but it would have just been a repeat of one of the previous puzzles. And that is it for my presentation. And up next is going to be Sarah. Thank you and have a great day.
Hi, my name is Sarah Shell, and I'll be taking you through my level. Let's see, open it up. Go here, go to start game, go to my level. Here's my level. I made it by making it a little foggy and hard to see because I wanted it to be dark and dank. Go in here. Let's go this way. Oh, it got me. Took away my health. Let's see. Let's go into the dark grass. Anybody coming? Nope. Get up. Let's go over here. Get into this grass. Make sure there's no enemies. So, I don't see any. I wanted to make where you could sneak around the level and, hide. Oh, there's an enemy. There he goes. So, let's make a dash over here to this one. Oh, did he see me? No, there he goes. He's going that way. Gotta hide because there's bear traps throughout the level and the enemies are patrolling. And, go this way, run, run, and I think we made, oh, nope, he saw us, I think, and run up the hill, and there's my win, factor, but, let's go back, and we'll do it again, and you can see I highlighted these little, so it was a little fair that you might recognize that there's something there, but you don't know, because I didn't feel it was fair to completely hide them. So there, you catch it, and you gotta hurry up and hit the button so it'll release you, and, let's see. Because, I mean, they will, if you stay in it, it will kill you. See, like, there it is. And if you go into it, the animation of it actually closes. And it opens back up. And you are free to go. But as you can tell now, I am low on health. And if I remember right, I have an enemy that trolls over here. And you make it where you can sneak around, and, like, I will go, after he leaves, I'll go this way, and, I'm not sure, I don't quite remember, oh, man, got me again, come over here, I'm almost dead now. And if I remember right, there's an enemy over here, but I'm not sure. Oh, yep, there he is. And did he see me? No, he didn't see me. Crouch down. Oh, there's the other enemy. I like it where you can sneak and hide. Like, if you hide in these tall grasses, they can't see you if you're in it correctly. But let's go out, go this way, and I wanted the fog to kind of confuse the player on which way they were going, and I mean there's one out in the open, but yeah, so, I mean, I have some hiding, some not hiding. So look at the map. I think there should be, where am I? I'm confused on where I'm at right now. And I may level up, nope. Oh, he saw me. And I died. And that's my level. And thank you and have a good day.